And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting down to the wire in the 2020 New Japan Cup. I am the natural Chris Black, veteran of the independent pro wrestling scene and co-host of the Saturday Night Slamcaster podcast. Thank you for hitting that play button. Today, we are going to talk about Night 8, the semifinals in the 2020 New Japan Cup. So without further ado, let's get right to the action. I know you're excited. I'm excited. This tournament has been one hell of a ride, and it's only going to get better. Let's start out with 8-man tag match. Gabriel Kidd, Yuja Nagata, Kota Ibushi, and Hiroshi Tanahashi versus El Desperado, Minoru Suzuki, Zack Sabre Jr., and Tai Chi. Unlike all the other starts of the matches, Suzuki Gun does not jump everybody. Instead, they all bail to the outside. Tai Chi and Tanahashi eventually start. Tai Chi and Zack Sabre Jr. and the Tanahashi-Ibushi feud obviously is continuing. The match falls into chaos fairly quickly as the heels start to beat down the faces. Nagata faces off against Suzuki, Kidd faces off against El Desperado, and of course Tai Chi, Zack Sabre Jr. takes on Tanahashi and Ibushi. They've been to focus on Tanahashi's leg again. I love how their booking is consistent. They've been attacking his leg throughout this tournament. And like all good heels, they cut the ring in half, beating on Tanahashi. Zack Sabre Jr., I have to admit, he makes all of his submission holds and joint locks look really painful. Ibushi is tagged in and takes control with a flurry of offense. I really like Ibushi's offense. He kicks hard, he hits hard, and man, Suzuki and Nagata come in and we are treated to some more old school Japanese strong style. Kidd comes in to face Suzuki, tries his best to assert himself, but Suzuki eats all his attacks and swats him away like a fly. However, Kidd is able to get the upper hand on El Desperado, but unfortunately El Desperado caught him slipping and nailed him with a pinche loco. Kidd is pinned in 12 minutes and 15 seconds. And as always, Tai Chi and Zack Sabre Jr. torment the tag champs. New Japan is doing an absolute great job building up to this match. I cannot wait. It's going to be explosive. I just know it is. Next match, we have Sho, Tomohiro Ishii, and Hiroki Goto taking on Los Ingobernables de Japan, Bushi, Shingo Tagaki, and Tetsuya Naito. Tagaki and Sho start the match, again building this rivalry. Unlike like WWE, who just kind of bores you to death with the same matches over and over with the same people, I'm not bored with these two mixing it up while building up to one of their one-on-one matches for the title. LIJ gains the advantage and starts to take apart Ishii. Goto gets the hot tag and clears house, but is eventually taken down by Naito. Sho and Tagaki gets in and decide to start brutalizing each other. Sho seems to have Tagaki's number and has him reeling until LIJ intervenes, gaining them the advantage once again. Sho fights off Bushi, hits the shock arrow, and gets the victory in 13 minutes, 18 seconds. Sho once again gets in Tagaki's face. There's a little bit of trash talking, but actually turned physical, with Sho nailing Tagaki with a spear, putting him down. We have a little bit of a break, and someone comes out by the name of Master Wato. He arrives. Apparently he is a graduate of the New Japan Dojo. The commentators talked about if you followed the Young Lions development, then you would recognize him. I do not. While he is in the ring, Doki jumps him from behind and he's beaten down. So looks like we're going to have a Master Wato Doki rivalry in the near future. Okay, first match in the semifinals. Well, yeah, the semifinals. The last two matches, getting down to the wire. Evil versus Sonata. This match is between two LIJ members, and going into this match, I was pretty much predicting a Sonata victory. Sonata goes in for a handshake. Evil accepts, but then attempts Everything is Evil, proving that Sonata cannot take this match lightly. Evil takes a very aggressive approach to this match, even utilizing a chair to neutralize Sanada early on. Evil is treating Sanada more like an enemy and not an ally. Sanada slows him down with a drop kick to the knee. Allegiances just go right out the window as Evil uses every dirty trick in his arsenal, even using the ref as leverage. He's got a couple moves where he, has the ref use them as to help execute a magic killer, throws Sanada's leg to the ref and catches him with a kick, things like that. Sanada manages to kick out of a Darkness Falls. Both men know each other so well they keep reversing out of each other's move attempts, but Sanada lands a beautiful Tiger Suplex for a close 2 count and locks in the skull end, but Evil is able to reverse it. Ooh, Sanada took a very nasty bump on his head. He could have suffered a stinger. He actually was non-reactive for a little bit. The ref kind of kept Evil back at bay. Sanada was still in the match though, having shook off the results of that nasty fall. The ref gets taken out when Evil pulls him in the way of a charging Sanada, then throws Sanada into the ref again just for good measures, crushing him into the corner. When the ref goes down, Evil low blows Sanada. Evil uses a chair on Sanada. He basically wrapped a chair around his head, and then what they call swinging to the fences, just knocks the absolute shit out of Sanada. Then low blows him again. Like, I guess he said fuck friends during this tournament. Evil rolls the ref back in, hits everything is Evil, and steals a victory in 20 minutes, 13 seconds. I was absolutely shocked, not only with this win, but the manner that Evil won. Like, Jesus, you would think Sanada was one of his worst enemies. But I guess there's no friends in the New Japan Cup. In the final match, we have Kazuchika Okada taking on Himuro Takahashi. This is actually the first singles match between these two. Takahashi is slow to attack, both men not wanting to make an early mistake. Okada does have the height and strength advantage, but Takahashi does have the speed. Okada gains the advantage early on, taking anything Takahashi gives him and keeps him on the defense. Takahashi is able to gain the advantage after a shotgun drop kick into the outside barriers. Takahashi is having a hard time keeping Okada down. Every time he attacks, Okada just keeps coming. They begin to start trading blows, with Okada having a distinct advantage. Okada nails a shotgun drop kick, then places Takahashi on the ropes and kicks him straight out of the ring, tumbling to the outside. Okada stalks Takahashi, ready to finish him off, but Takahashi is not done yet. He sets Okada up on the top rope and executes a vicious shotgun drop kick, this time sending Okada to the outside, tumbling. As Okada tries to climb back in, Takahashi jumps over the top rope and hits a sunset bomb to the outside. Jesus Christ. Takahashi is determined to survive this match and advance in the finals, but gets caught with a tombstone piledriver. So Okada locks in the Cobra Clutch, but is picked up and rammed into the corner. I must say that Okada has won every single one of his matches thus far with that Cobra Clutch finisher. We're not getting much of the Rainmaker during this tournament. After some back and forth, Takahashi hits a Rainmaker on Okada, who kicks out, but follows it up with a time bomb, and again Okada kicks out. Takahashi has surprised me in this match, really bringing it to Okada. Okada attempts another Cobra Clutch, but spins out into a spinning Rainmaker. Not going for the pin, he applies the Cobra Clutch again. When Takahashi doesn't give up, Okada picks him up, nails a Rainmaker, still holding on to the wrist, picks him up again, nailing a second Rainmaker. Again, he skips the pin and locks in the Cobra Clutch, and Takahashi is out, just done. As the ref calls for the bell, I will note that Takahashi did not submit. The ref ended the match in 27 minutes. What an absolutely hard-fought battle between these two. There's no shame in defeat after that match. Takahashi is emotional at ringside about the loss, but is able to walk out on his own power. Looks like the finals will be Okada versus evil. And let me put a little bit of a prediction here. I would like to see Okada win, because who would want to see a rematch from Wrestle Kingdom of Okada versus Naito? But I don't expect Naito to lose the titles. So, do you waste a rematch and just have Okada lose again? Or you can do something different. Have Evil go over Okada, and then Evil challenges Naito. Again, I don't really think Naito's going to lose the titles, but who knows? Man, are you excited? I'm excited. I cannot wait to the finals. Hell, I cannot wait till Naito takes on the winner of the New Japan Cups. But that'll do it for tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's much appreciated before you leave, so you are notified when new videos are posted. And if you are so inclined, you can always follow me on Facebook and Instagram at The Natural Chris Black, and on Twitter at _natural_CB. Want to know what's going on outside of New Japan? Check out the Saturday Night Slamcasters podcast, where we cover all things professional wrestling, from WWE, NXT, AEW, Impact, NWA, you name it, we cover it. The Saturday Night Slamcasters podcast is available on all podcasting platforms, all major podcasting platforms, and we release new episodes every second and fourth Saturday of every month. Follow us on Facebook at Slamcasters. Hey, and while you're at it, since you're on YouTube, go on over to the Saturday Night Slamcasters YouTube channel as well. That's where we post all of our supplementary content, all of our reviews on documentaries such as The Dark Side of the Ring, The Ruthless Aggression Era. We are currently releasing all of our reviews of the second season of Dark Side of the Ring. Next episode covered will be released on July 15th, which is tomorrow, talking about Superfly Jimmy Snuka. After we conclude all of our Season 2 of Dark Side of the Ring, we will start releasing episodes of our reviews of The Undertaker, The Last Ride documentary. You absolutely don't want to miss any of this content, so go on over, give us a subscribe, give us a like, give us a follow, share. Don't treat us like a side chick. Come on now. And I think that'll do for today. I will be checking out the finals of the tournament, posting my reviews, and then I will be getting to Dominion and talking about what happened then as well. Until next time, this has been The Natural Chris Black. Come get slammed.